Let's go ahead and move on to topic number 5.
Okay. Oh boy.
Here we go. Topic number 5. It seems like John Wick 4 and 5 will be filming in 2021. Okay, we got the report right here from Collider. It says John Wick 4 could start filming this year, according to McSHANE, and this is Mr. McSHANE right here.
Plays in American Gods.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sounds like John Wick franchise will get back into production mode soon as John Wick 4 eyes a start date. Plans for the next John Wick movies have been on hold for some time now. Back in May 2020, we learned the release date for John Wick 4 had been delayed by Lionsgate to May 2022. The release date delay meant that production on the 4th John Wick feature would also be delayed. A bright spot in the production timeline later appeared when in August 2020, we learned John Wick 5 was a go and it would shoot back to back with John Wick 4. I remember we did learn that. Mm-hmm. So where do things with the next John Wick stand? And so recently, Christina Radish over with Collider spoke with McSHANE. And according to McSHANE, it seems like John Wick 4 will be getting back into production at some point in 2021. He shared, do I have that right here? Yes, Keanu Reeves and I exchanged New Year's greetings and said, hope to see you this year. I know the script is being written and they're hoping to do it this year. I know they announced they were going to do John Wick 4 and 5 together, but who knows? The studios announced all sorts of things. No doubt at some point this year, we're going to do John Wick 4. No doubt at some point this year, we're going to do John Wick 4. Gentlemen, actually, I'm gonna go to you, Lamont. What do you think about this? You think McSHANE knows what he's talking about? You think we're gonna get it this year, or I don't know? What you think?
Yeah, they're gonna start filming. I mean, this is a beloved franchise, and Keanu Reeves. How the hell did your ass get so lucky? I mean, you are in all these series where you get to be that dude. I mean, you're just that dude. And it's been amazing watching him be the type of character he has been in these John Wick films. Love Halle Berry in the last one, her fine self.
Halle Berry.
Liked him, like the dog. It was just great, fantastic. He's a great actor. I like the script for the most part. And so
he's not a great actor. He's a fun actor.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I can definitely agree with that. And as long as they can do this and it doesn't seem rushed when we get to the final product, I don't see why they wouldn't go ahead and do it. But what I really would like to see, I want to see a mashup of John Wick with the Equalizer on the same screen, maybe even throw in a little Liam Neeson into the same movie with these brothers and see what we can get done. Make that part of John Wick 5.
Yeah, I don't mess with Liam Neeson anymore after what he said.
Right. That's right. That's right. You done cut him loose. But
yeah, I don't mess with him anymore. But I'm definitely down to see the Equalizer on there.
Definitely.
You know, I like when studios do this, and I think that more and more of them should do this. This whole making the sequels together.
Right.
I think that if you truly believe in the franchise, if you believe in the scripts, if you believe in the stories, I think you make that investment to make them together. Not only does it ensure that you get the projects done and out in the time frame for which you want them out, it's cheaper. Because imagine with Lord of the Rings. Imagine if they made the first one and then came back and said, we're going to make the second one now. They might not even be able to afford it. By the time that first one came out, everybody in there was a star. Everybody was like, this is incredible. Those actors would have all came back and said, we want 5 times as much money, all of them. And they would have had no choice but to say, okay, you know. So I think it makes just good business sense if you believe in it, especially something like John Wick that's already been a proven, you know. I mean, John Wick is like, it is a weird combination of a commercial success and a cult classic. People love this film series. They absolutely love it.
Yeah.
and they should make it together. Somebody had mentioned the Expendables in the comments section. They should do the same thing. They should go out and make the next 2 Expendables, and it would be fantastic.
Yeah. And it's proven, you know, I mean, we had all 3 of these films right here. No one knew what the first one was going to do. The second one to me was not as good as the first, but you know, it was still a good film.
I agree. Definitely agree, BAV. Definitely.
Yeah. And then this third one right here, man, they just, you know, it was off the damn chain.
It went in.
So I mean, and the thing is like they keep making money, you know, and they're not that expensive to make. So it would be stupid not to continue going forward. And also, since it's proven franchise with 3 movies now, I mean, why not make them back to back? You know, that's just genius. You know, I hope that McSHANE is correct. And you know what he's saying, no doubt. You know, as long as they, you know, are doing COVID protocol and stuff like that, and being smart on set and doing what you need to do. You know, I'm cool with them filming both of them back to back. You know, I mean, we got this vaccine, who knows who's gonna take it, but I mean, look, we're under new management now. You know, when is this coming out? Next May, so they're gonna probably start filming maybe in May, June, July, something like that. You know, they don't have to necessarily have to start a year prior, like it's a big Marvel movie or something like that. But I'm cool with it, man. You know, I love this franchise. Hopefully McSHANE is telling the truth, because as far as theatrical releases go, I do want to get back to normal. I really do. I really do. So,
you know what I'm surprised they haven't done with some of these, with some movies, is like with some of the like with HBO Max and Warner Bros. And all this, some of the properties that they've owned in the past. But I know they've done some of the stuff with like the prequel for The Sopranos that's coming out soon. But I don't understand why they have not made movies for like The Wire. Why they haven't made a Wire movie. Why they haven't made a movie for you know, I don't know. I'm trying to think. It's one of the other big things they've had out there. I mean, I know they've done Sex and the City, and those have been successful. They're on their 3rd or 4th movie now. I mean, people that have watched these HBO series absolutely love them. Love them. And I cannot imagine that their movies would not be an equal success.
Well, you remember, if you can remember, they were supposed to be making a Sopranos movie, and they kept kicking the can down the road. Now they did wind up doing Entourage, which wound up being a series too. I don't remember how that movie done, but they did.
Well, they came out with like 2 of those. I think they had 2 Entourage movies.
Yeah, so apparently it done well, and that was based on the series.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just think that's a good way to go. You have some of those actors that have been in those series. They're doing okay, but some of them, like, they had big success in the series, and then they sort of fell off after that. And I can't imagine that you can't get those actors back at a relatively budget price. And you already have all of the fanfare, all the marketing built in, because people already know. If you told somebody today that they're coming out with I don't know, whatever HBO movie was popular back in the day. Let me go look in, where's my HBO, and go see what they had back there that I can't think of right now. But whatever ones it is, I bet you people would be like, "Oh, I'm all in. I'm seeing that." And they don't even have to put it in. I mean, if you want to put it in the theaters, if the theaters are open, great. But if they're not, then, you know, just go ahead and drop it on your streaming platform. So,
right on. Well, I appreciate that, man. And, you know, we'll see.